Hello guys, this is Sonya Scarlet. Welcome on a special track of the DVD. We decided to do this special track just for you because in all these years we received a lot of requests about something special, some curiosity about our private life and our backstage. So, well, we decided to do it and to take some material from our secret archives and from our private camera, and we decided to take all this material and to show it tonight just for you. So this is one-way ticket to hell, so take a place and enjoy it. Do you want to know something about our story? Well, our story started 10 years ago, so we are not a new band, we are a very old one. And we are talking about Robert Margot, that is the co-founder of our band, and it started this project lots of years ago. In about more than 10 years ago, he founded the ground of Théâtre des Vampires. We are talking about some bands like Seventh Arcanum and Sepulchrum. If you want to find this material, I think that it's impossible because it's very, very rare material. So we would like to show it, but we don't have it. And also Robert lost it, so it will be a problem, I think so. The 7-inch Engage My Breath Forever, that is a part of this very old material, was an idea of Robert Margot and Alexander, and from this kind of 7-inch started our own career, because Alexander decided to found a new band with the help of Robert Margot called Théâtre des Vampires. He fell in love with some Anne Rice novels, so he was a fan of Anne Rice, and we love Anne Rice as well. In 1996, there was our first album. Maybe there was things several years in our own career, and luckily it was suddenly forget by critics and by public, so you can be sure that few people has got it, and we hope that no one else will got it in future. But anyway, in 1997 the things start to change because there was the coming in of our members of Théâtre des Vampires, that are Fabian, the keyboard player, Simon, the bass player, and Gabriel, the drummer. After they coming in, the sound start to change, and also the things start to change inside the band. Because if the first album was so fucking terrible, believe me, be sure about it, this one that was with the exit of the real first album, that is Vampire Chronicle, all the things start to change because there was a new sound with a new inspiration, a new atmosphere. This CD is the ground of the actual sound, because we started to use the horrific atmosphere, because Fabian used the keyboard in a special way, and it gave us our trademark, that is the trademark that we still have got today, also in a different way of course, but anyway. In 1998 there was the exit of Vampire Chronicle, and we signed our first important contract with Black Hand, that is a sub-label of Plastic Head, and we have to thank a special event that is Vampire Festival The Meet, because they called us, Luis, that was one of the creator of Vampire Festival, called us because he fell in love for vampirism. So he saw this special horrific band that was out from Italy. They said, well, why not come here to take part in this special festival? Well, so I think that you prefer enjoy some image about this kind of festival than hearing my voice. So let's see it. 1999 was a special year because it saw my coming in the band, so for me it was so important because now I'm here and I'm happy about it, but it's because 1999, of course. Okay, that year we start to be well known all around Europe, and with my coming in, immediately the public started to show me a special love. I don't know why, but they show me in a very hot way they love and they support, and they start to ask about me. It was very nice. And in 2001 there was the exit of two albums. There was Bloody Lunatic Asylum and Jubilee One Dracula. Justine, the other girls of the band, left the band at the end of this year because he had some problem with studying and with works. So she still is a friend of us, but she decided to leave the band, so our streets get separated from that year. And so the attention of the media started to be concentrated on me because I was the only woman in the band, so they started to be curious about my life, my attitude and everything. But the male voice was, of course, the main and the most important one, so because it was Alexander as the main voice. And after these two albums, our show started to be a little bit different. They start to be more bloody and vampirical and horrific, and what else you want. At the beginning of Théâtre des Vampires, Robert decided to leave the band because he had some problems with our singer, because of management, because of attitude and all other stuff. So he preferred to leave the band for a while, because in 2001 he decided to come in the band again. It was a party for us because it was very important that our first guitar player came in the band again, because he was the co-founder of the band, so it was very important. He knows the story of the band, he knows the attitude, and when he decided to come in again because he saw that the things was changed. Nothing was the same. The attitude was changed, the sound was changed. We started to love the black metal part to dedicate our attention to the gothic metal side. So we started to move from black metal to gothic metal one, and we also had another attitude. So Théâtre des Vampires was a new band with a new sound, a new image, and the importance is my band was growing up because people asked the more female part inside the music, and also the media attention was concentrated also on the female part. Also in the show I had a great part, so it was starting. There was something that was changing CD after CD. With the another album, with Suicide Vampire, our band started to be well known in South America and also in Russia. It was a kind of surprise because you know, it's not so common to be famous there. So they started to love us, and for us was a really strong satisfaction. Nightbreed of Macabria was a new step at all, because with this album we left definitely all the black metal influences to dedicate our attention to the gothic sound full of atmosphere. Nightbreed of Macabria is a travel around a magic and enchanted land that is Macabria, full of strange figures and characters. So it was a kind of the soundtrack of your best nightmare. And the public was very happy about this CD, and they say, yeah, it's a very strange way because it's a very strong change about the past, but well, this is better now because we think that you've got our own sound now that is stronger than before, and I think that it was true. 2 years ago, and a special event sealed forever our career, because there was a separation between us and our ex-singer Alexander because each other thinks that there was something wrong between us, and the relationship and friendship and the way of working was completely different. So we decided to take two different way. He's got his project, we've got Teatro de Vampire, and we decided to go on in this side. At the beginning, we think about taking another singer. During that period, we decided to make some casting to research a new singer, but after a while, my band decided to have me as the main voice of Teatro de Vampire. Well, it was very strange for me. At the beginning, I was very scared about it because, oh my God, what I have to do? I've got a very strong responsibility on my shoulder because I've got our old fan, I've got our new fan, I cannot delete anyone, so I have to do my best. How can I do it? So I was very nervous, and with pleasure and pain during the recording I was very nervous. I would like to do it again and again. My band was very close to me and they say you are making a very good work. So finally, after some months, I heard it again, and I can say to you that yeah, it's very good CD, and we are very satisfied about Pleasure and Pain. After Pleasure and Pain, everything started to change because it was a kind of surprise for us. We believe in what we do. We believe it in our CD, in Pleasure and Pain, but we didn't expect all that success around Europe because all the organizers around Europe start to call us in festivals and concerts. We made a European tour past months, and because all the media attention started to be focalized on me, so I don't know why, but they were very happy about this change. Teatro de Vampire now are growing up because of this. So we are having a lot of satisfaction about this change, and we are working on our new CD now. It will be ready, I don't know when, but talking about the European tour, well, we are very satisfied about it. It was a very strong and fantastic experience. It was different from the first one because we were the headliner this time. So we traveled around Europe and we saw some new places such as Prague in Czech Republic. That was an amazing place, and it was full of people everywhere. So for us it was a surprise to say what's going on, that things are changing in a very good way. So we are very satisfied about it. Because of all this success around Europe, Plastic Art decided to make a special DVD on it. So we decided to take out from our private camera and from some films that we do during this concert and during some concert before, like London 1 year ago. We decided to take all this material, put together and do this DVD just for you, because I think that it's amazing to share with you our power, our emotions, our feelings and everything with our fans. So this we decide, yeah, we can do it, and this is just for you. Well, let's talk about one important thing in our career and our own life, that is the blood. Well, I love the blood at all. I think that it's very powerful as something so strong that it's your own life. So you research the immortality through blood and through the same life. So it's very vampirical and esoterical things together. And some people think that we use ketchup or what else, marmalade, maybe strawberry marmalade. Okay, I'll tell you that I think these things to come in our changing room, and you will feed us with your blood, because we'll suck your blood drop by drop, so be careful about it. We love blood, as I said before. We love to use it on stage. I had some problems in London about 2 years ago, something like this, where I cut my skin and fed my fans with my blood. It was a special gift for them because, first of all, because I love London at all. It was our first city, our international city. We've got a special relationship with London and with the fans from London. So I decided to give myself to them, my soul, my blood, my emotion, my feelings, and everything that I start to to move inside me, to show, to vomit all these things on them and to receive their energy. It was so fucking powerful. And well, I cut my skin. It was a news that traveled all around the world. I don't know why. I was surprised about it. But when we came back in England again, we discovered it because we're not allowed to do it anymore. When we came in London again, we discovered it because they had a special law that protect people against HIV and all this kind of illness. I don't have it. Of course, I'm not a crazy woman that won't kill everybody. Maybe I would like to kill, but not in this way, and not my fans, of course. And so we've got some problems somewhere, so we cannot propose this show always around Europe, because every country has got their own laws. So for us will be not possible to do it anymore, maybe in some countries, but so the organizer tell us to use fake blood to do it. So we've got this fake blood and we use it on stage because we like the effect also. But anyway, it's not the same way of the real blood, but you know, we can do anything about it. We want to play in your country, so we have to respect the law. I would like to dedicate the last part of this special track to you that are our friends, and to explain you about our friendship inside the band, because I think there are some bands that just set up and play together just few times, or maybe they've got tour but they're not friends in life. Well, we are friends since the beginning of the band, and we met a lot of time during the week just to do fucking stupid thing. We don't sleep 24 hours in a coffin, of course. If you think this, yes, fuck you, because it's not true. And I love the guys of my band, and I hope they love me. I don't know, I'm not sure about it, but anyway, I think that the most important thing is the friendship, because going on tour, maybe some few people of you know these things, but you've got a lot of trouble every day and a lot of pressure on you every day, so there are a lot of difficulties that you must suffer, you must try every day. Yeah, you enjoy a lot of, but you've got also a lot of problems, and if you are all together and you help each other, you can do it in the best way, and you can do the best to your fans, of course, because I think that if you're not friends in real life, our fans and the fans of the band will see it. It's not nice, I think so. For us, friendship is so important that we decided to have this kind of relationship also with our fan. And for us, it's ridiculous to be a superstar with sunglasses that stay on the chair, say, yeah, okay, I'm here. For me, it's ridiculous, I think. So I need to have a relationship with my fans, to have a contact, to know what they think about life, what they think about us, because it gives us the energy to go on and to follow our future streets, because they suggest us something, or they say, I like this one, I prefer this song, I prefer that one. So when you organize a concert, you know, okay, that song, a lot of people say, I want it, okay, why not? I want to give it to you. So for us, the relationship with you, I think is one of the most important things, because we are here just because of you. Thank you about it.
Com'è stato il concerto? Vi è piaciuto?
Bellissimo, bassista.
Bassista?
Metti una penna.
Quelli là sono due tuoi fans.